Hey everybody. Is it going? There we go. Hey everybody, let's play Ivan or Iter Vehemens ad Necem? Or is it like neck no, knee. I think it's Iter Vehemens ad Necem, I think. Anyways, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but I believe it's Latin for a horrible, was it like a horrible death? Oh, a violent death or horrible death. It means death. Basically, it means you're gonna die horribly, as the more literal translation, I suppose. Hey there, hey there, Tiegon is awesome. Welcome. Thank you for that. Hello again. Anyways, this is a new install, a fresh install, and I did honestly I did make a modification of this game. It does say that this is Ivan point five, but it's still quite well fleshed out, but I guess it never reached 1.0. Anyways, I did do a bit of a modification for this game at one point because the source codes are out there, and so I tinkered with the source code, and basically, this is when I was back in high school, but when I was back in high school, my modification to the game basically made the floors bigger and expanded. It basically expanded the floors and expanded the dungeons a bit, but honestly, it did affect the balance of the game slightly. But yeah, so I'm back in playing vanilla, and also as you play the game, you have a lot of dead bones that you can find. So the point is, I felt it was good to start with a fresh install. We're fresh. We're starting off fresh. Let's check the configuration real quick and remind me. Also, my headphones are bothering me. All right. My pet's default name is Kenny. Contrast. Use alternative direction keys. Yada yada. Run game in full screen mode. I'm going to say no to that for now. Okay, it's fair enough, but thank you for joining. And thanks for the love. Thank you for the love that you send. I have received the love. I'm feeling the love. Thank you for that. No big deal that you weren't here on Saturday. I appreciate your enthusiasm and support, my friend. Alright, so thanks for dropping by. Tiegon is awesome. I'm forgetting your previous name, so I apologize for that, but I like your new name. I gotta say I like the name. Alright, let's go. So what is your name? It is Tiegon. And Tiegon is awesome. Alright. You couldn't possibly have guessed this day would differ from any other. It began just as always. You woke up at dawn and drove off the giant spider resting on your face. On your way to work, you had serious trouble avoiding the lions and pythons roaming the wild around the village. After getting kicked by the colony masters for being late, you performed your 12-hour routine of climbing trees, gathering bananas, climbing trees, gathering bananas, chasing monkeys that stole the first gathered bananas, and carrying bananas to the village, trying to look happy when the real food was distributed. Finally, you were about to enjoy your free time by taking a quick dip in the nearby Crocodile Bay. However, at this point, something unusual happened. You were summoned to the mansion of Raquel Decos, yeah, the viceroy of the colony, and were led directly to him. I have a task for you, citizen, said the viceroy, picking his golden teeth. The market price of bananas has taken a deep dive, and yet the central government is about to raise taxes. I have sent appeals to the high priest Petrus, but received no response. I fear my enemies in Atnum are plotting against me and intercepting my messages before they reach him. That is why you must travel to Atnum with a letter I give you, to deliver it to Petrus directly. Alas, you have to somehow cross the sea between. Because it's winter, all Atnamese ships are trapped by ice, and I have none. Therefore, you must venture through a small underwater tunnel connecting our islands. It is infested with monsters, but since you have stayed alive here so long, the trip will surely be no trouble. You have never been so happy. According to the mansion's traveling brochures, Atnam is a peaceful but bustling world city on a beautiful snowy fell surrounded by frozen lakes and glittering in the Arctic sun, just like the diamonds of the Imperial Treasury. Not that you would believe a word, but the point is that tomorrow you can finally forget your home and face untold adventures ahead. Hey, Koparka do Kopania. Good to see you. Okay, so, I am Tiegon, the neutral human. I have these stats today. Apparently a little bit less agility and intelligence than usual, but my dexterity is kind of high, so that's good news. Alright, you start with the scroll. You can go back to town. Alright, this is the town I come from. I have 48 gold. I can buy myself a banana peel if I want to. Let's look around. Okay. You see a male tourist. He doesn't care about you. You want to talk? What do I want to close? Was it Shift C? Back home I planned commercials. Back home I planned commercials acted during theater play breaks. Good for you. Theater? What's a theater? Okay. Raquel Decos is such a wonderful person. I wish I was married to someone as well off as him. That's great. There's the banana grower encourager. He encourages the banana growers with his whip. Work, work, bring food to your betters. There was my fellow slaves. Oh, no, I don't want to punch the banana grower. Hello, banana grower. I was like you once. Go away. You know I can... you know you can leave and I can't. I'd prefer to forget that fact. Okay, sorry. Over here, there is a sumo wrestler, who I believe, Huang Ming Pong, the sumo wrestler, who is constantly eating bananas that the banana growers give him. And I believe, was there a way to... Right. I love the new rule. Before the invasion, my wife always complained about my weight. Now she doesn't, since she's a slave in Atnam. Okay. But, your figure is too slender for this sport. Come eat lots more and come back. Right. If you are fat, if you've eaten to maximum capacity, you can challenge the sumo wrestler in the duel. But I cannot challenge the sumo wrestler into a sumo match unless I eat lots of bananas. And even so, I'm going to lose because I'm not very strong at this point in the game. But it's good to know. Good to know that you can go sumo wrestling. So, the only thing I can really do here is, if I like, open the door. Yep. And I think I'll buy one banana for 2 gold pieces. Yes. Now, this banana can help me in various ways. It will feed me, but also I can actually wield the banana peel as a weapon. Or actually a banana can be used as a weapon, a very bad one, a trap, a very poor one, and a food source. Also, question, there is a zombie is already biting me? What do you mean a zombie's right next to the balsa wood floor? Alright, well, let's fight it out with a zombie. Zombies can give you leprosy, and leprosy can make your limbs drop off, so be careful when meleeing zombies. And maybe don't eat them. I don't recommend eating zombies, so I'll just put it that way. Alright, as you can see, I have a paper doll in the upper right. I have taken damage to my torso and my leg. Let's heal up. I guess, I don't know about my dog, though. Suddenly, Kenny the puppy looks less healthy. Suddenly, Kenny the puppy looks more ugly. Kenny the puppy... Don't eat zombies. It looks more ugly. You lost charisma. The puppy looks... How can a puppy... Oh, that's... Oh. Oh dear. That's just funny if you ask me. Now that's... I didn't know that. I didn't know the puppy would suffer the same things that I would... Do you have leprosy? Does Kenny the puppy have leprosy now? Alright, I can drink the fountain. Can I drink the fountain? What was the quaff? Do you wish to drink from the fountain? Right, that could kill you, though. Fountains could frickin' kill you in this game. That's right, they could unleash some nasty things at you. Maybe I don't want to be playing with the fountain at this point. It would be a fast run. Oh, no, I don't want to close it. Don't open it. Don't open this. Yes. The door resists. The The door resists. I'm not strong enough. There we go. It just was stuck. Sometimes doors just get stuck, and if you're not strong enough, it takes a while. Like, if I was a character with 9 strength, that would have taken, like, twice as long, which is kind of funny. Alright, I'm gonna eat my banana and take this extra banana flesh, and I'm gonna, crazily enough, I'm gonna wield the banana peel as a weapon. This is my weapon. The banana peel works as a whip class of weapon. If I the world is boring again. Oh, because the food was spoiled. The food was spoiled, so I ate some slightly spoiled food, so the world got interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. Bananas spoil fast. Apparently, the banana got slightly spoiled on the trip. Only slightly, though. All right, there is a copper spear here. I will pick that up. The kobold stabs you with its balsa spear. You are not hurt. Okay, good. You attack me with balsa wood. Alright. Did I kill it? No, it ran away. Yeah, you can get away. I'm going to wield my spear. I need a second to wield the spear. A spear is a better weapon than a banana peel. Just by a little. But I can use a banana peel as a trap. It will be a clever trap. Alright. Somebody can slip on that. You might slip on that, somebody. Literally, you can slip and break your neck if you do things right. It'd be, it'd have to come when you don't have the best head defense. But now, I've had an interesting idea I've actually used giant mushrooms before as training devices. Like I've preserved. Well, Kenny won't let that happen. All right. Well, you can eat that. But if you let giant mushrooms grow, you can actually start living off of giant mushrooms, because the giant mushrooms will start, like, propagating. And that's a way to, like, get plenty of food. But you don't want a big mine. You don't want, that will kill me if I use it incorrectly. But boy, will that kill whatever I want to use it to kill. A big landmine. That's a big, that's not just a landmine. Landmines will kill me at this point. That's a big one. That's a big one. That could kill a boss monster if used correctly. And if used incorrectly, well, I'm not sure if I even want to be carrying it around, because under the right circumstances, those things can get set off in your hands. I'm going to make a note of this. I'm going to say, let's hold off on that. So I'm wielding a copper spear. That's another copper spear. You have various weapon skills, including your familiarness, or your familiarity with... You have a weapon skill with the current weapon you're using. Then again, maybe I should use the iron battle axe. Let me see the stats on that sucker. Inaccurate, sturdy, 3-6. Decently accurate, 2-4. Fragile. I think I'm going to stick with the spear, because accuracy is kind of important on these earlier floors, I'm going to say. Later on, you need more damage, but the enemies around here don't quite justify that. And I'm a bit frail myself. Okay, balsa wood. Extremely accurate, because it's light. But, you don't need accuracy that much. You can't do damage. Just kind of poking someone with soft wood. Ow. Cut it out. It's like he's poking you in the face. Alright, kobold misses you. There's a giant spider. Giant carnivorous plants. Kill that sucker. Alright. I've seen people eat, like, spiders before, just so they take the poison damage. See, you can increase your stats in this game by training them. So, like, if I wasn't very wounded, I could eat the spider, and it's a little bit amount of poison damage. The poison damage from the spider wouldn't be enough to kill me, and I'd take a little bit of poison damage across my entire body, and that would actually help train my endurance. If I survive. If the poison kills me, obviously that's, or if the poison weakens me enough that something else kills me. The problem with eating poison is that, obviously something else might kill you, or you just might die. Anyways, I advanced to level 3 with my copper spear. I'm gonna eat a large hedgehog in the presence of these mushrooms. They're not magic mushrooms, so they don't need to die necessarily. Ah, right, the go command. I could hit G to go. What's here? Balsa spear. A ring of electricity resistance. Yes, I will wear this. Very important. The resistances... You need to get the resistances in this game. Most importantly is fire resistance, though. If I had fire resistance, I could resist the explosion from the big mine. That doesn't mean I would be safe. Actually, the big mine, since it's a big mine, would probably still kill me, but I'd be closer to surviving. If I got splashed by the big mine, I could survive that. A direct hit from the big mine, even with fire resistance, that's probably gonna kill you. That's a big mine. That's actually one of those things that's not specifically supposed to be generating here. That's kind of surprising that a big mine showed up at this point in the game. All right, leather cloak. It's gonna make me a bit heavier, but it's gonna improve my armor value on my torso, which is important. The main things you want to protect are your torso and your head. You can lose your limbs and you don't die, but if you lose your torso or your head, you are officially dead. Your legs feel more agile because you've been running around with... Right, I haven't been actually using the run command. But, still, I've been using my legs to dodge and stuff, so I gained agility. The more you run around, the more you gain agility, because it's a leg exercise. But you don't want to run around too much, because you'll get tired. And if you're too tired, you can actually collapse from exhaustion. And obviously, collapsing from exhaustion leaves you very vulnerable to attack. Right, I was going to say, why didn't I explore over here? Because I kind of wanted to keep the mushrooms alive. However, I'll just get through these two. I'll harvest these two, eat these giant mushrooms. Book of Melis. So here's a holy book here. If I read the holy book, the god Melis and the friends of Melis, the allied gods, will like me. However, any gods that do not like Melis will get angry. And I don't remember who Melis exactly was. I don't remember the gods very well, but the gods were a very interesting part of this game. Okay, I ran until I got exhausted and I'm no longer running. Alright, so maybe I'll just have my character relax a bit. Kenny, are you still around here, Kenny? You're a boy. Yeah, good boy, good boy. Alright. Lost Kenny for a bit there. Is this an empty bottle? Okay. Enemies will drink potions, and that's kind of annoying. I accidentally picked up an extra lantern. I've got a bottle full of poison and a wand of slow. Yes, hello there, Vladimir. Good to see you. And yes, also hello, Poland, as you are saying. I agree. A bronze short sword. That might be my speed. Bronze. 2-4. Highly accurate. Rather sturdy. That is a better weapon than my copper spear, quite frankly. However, I don't have any combat experience with it, so I'm going to wield it, but we need to learn some combat or get some combat experience. You can also dual wield, but that gets a little complicated. I don't think I can dual wield a sword and a spear because the spear is too heavy. But dual wielding short swords, that kind of works actually. Alright, the skeleton slashes you with his -2 copper axe. You are not hurt. Haha. Okay. Enemies have magical equipment sometimes, and sometimes they have cursed equipment. Oh, that poor skeleton. You had a -2 axe. Fate was very rude to you. Oh, and then the Kenny that starts chewing on the bones. Oh, good for you, Kenny. A copper axe. That could be a thing I could dual wield with a, yeah. It's somewhat difficult for you to use this item with one hand. Continue anyway? Well, sure, it's only somewhat difficult. I mean, it's only somewhat difficult, but the other thing I can wield... Iron Chainmail! Yes, please. Alright, now we're talking. Okay, so it's so heavy that it reduces my agility and dexterity, but my torso is feeling tough. I've got a helmet, and I've got a torso protector. I got my legs protected. My arms are a little bit, my arms are a little bit scared. But, information on the game... Well, it's a roguelike game, as you can see. I'm trying to deliver a letter. If you mean by, like, the plot, if you mean, like, the main plot, I'm trying to deliver a letter to the High Priest of Atnam by getting through a tunnel here. I am but a slave on a task to deliver a letter. If you're talking about the game in general, roguelike, acid resistance, you say? Roguelike with a lot of death involved. What sort of information about the game does one wish to know? Like the main plots? Because yeah, after I deliver the letter, I'm going to need to defeat a giant evil toad of evil. There will be a giant black frog that I need to... a demon frog. There will be a demon frog I will need to slay. And then I think there's actually a boss after the frog you can defeat. And then if you choose to do so, you can become the new High Priest of Atnum by defeating the old High Priest. But the High Priest of Atnum is even more powerful than the frog, so... depending on what ending of the game, the cool thing is, there's sort of multiple endings. And if you want to choose, like, one of the best endings, quote-unquote, you defeat the High Priest, but the High Priest is nuts. Ah, the carnivorous plant critically bit my torso, and now my chainmail is bloody. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I probably should eat... there's flies around those? Alright, I probably should eat the bananas and the kiwis, because they're going to go bad. And I'm burdened. I'm burdened. You don't want to be burdened. Let's unburden your burden. Alright, drop the extra... I have 2 lanterns, right? I have 1 lantern. Okay. Well, I'll drop this book. I think it's actually the armor that's weighing me down. Well, I'll drop the poison. Got a wand of slow and acid rain. I got my lantern. Gonna need that. Alright. That's enough. Okay, cool. Yes. I must deliver the letter and defeat my enemies. That sort of thing. Get better weapons. Kill monsters. A steel axe. Probably better than copper. More damage, more accuracy, sturdy. Yes, let's wield that sucker. Okay, so I'm going axe, short sword. Book of Locratus. Lowry Catus. Okay. Iron plate mail, but it's broken. It's a bit too heavy anyways. Ah, the snake bites you. You're not hurt. Good. My skill is increased to 1. A steel axe -3. Oh, the skeletons are getting unlucky today. This is good. I like this. I like it a lot. Hardened leather helmets. What am I wearing? I'm wearing a copper helmet. Okay. The copper helmet's a lot heavier than the leather. But you want a good helmet. I can tell you, like I said before, you definitely want a good helmet in this game, because if your head doesn't take much damage. Many a character has been killed by an erroneous headshot. Headshots don't come around very often, but the jackal killed my puppy. But jackals aren't very tough. No, Kenny the puppy. Usually Kenny the puppy doesn't make it very far anyways, but it's always sad to see him go. Alright, well, yeah, it's very rare that Kenny the puppy has ever developed into anything of importance. At least when I'm at the helm, so it's sad but inevitable, especially with me at the helm. The AI, the partner AI, we'll get better friends. We'll get better friends. Like, I've had angels. Some of the best friends I've ever had are like an angel or a baby elephant. Because the baby elephant had a lot of hit points. And, well, an angel... Whoa, what? A steel bear trap. Traps your leg. Good thing I'm wearing the boots. Okay. See, this is the sort of thing that can rip your leg off if you're not careful. Okay. Unable to escape. Yes. Am I John Wick now? Yes. Well, I killed the jackal, so... But yes, I'm gonna get so much revenge. How dare they? Alright, heal up. Yeah, the steel bear trap, if you want to surgically remove your leg, which, yes, there's reasons to do this. I know it sounds crazy, but if you're looking to surgically remove one's leg, the bear traps can help you out there. A short sword named Salthul? What? The short sword named Salthul? This is a good one. This is a really good one. The short sword named Salthul? Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna use that. Wait. Or yeah, but they'll take off the other weapon. Who cares about the other weapon? We'll just go short swords. The short sword named Salthul? Okay, let me tell you about the short sword named Salthul. It makes you invisible. You fade away. It's a very powerful short sword. Like, look at the stats on this sucker. Look at the stats on this sucker. It's damage 4 to 8. Extremely accurate. Very strong. I don't know what it's made out of, but I think it's made out of mithril, and it makes you invisible. It's a magical short sword. The fact that this generated at this point makes me very fortunate. Very fortuitous day today. I guess I'm just gonna dual wield short swords. What's the schedule for today? Coming up after this, it's SCP Containment Breach. And, that's it. So, yeah. And then tomorrow is, DOS Tuesday, so we'll be getting various... Oh, look, it's a landmine. DOS Tuesday, so various DOS games. Glad that landmine's not active. It would be very sad to lose Saul Thule so early after. Saul Thule, landmine. Good day. Just not gonna play with the landmines, but... I am very happy about this new short sword. Alright, copper helmet. Wand of slow. Some giant mushrooms that must go. I will eat them. I have gained temporary extrasensory perception. The ESP is very temporary, I must say. From mushrooms, but you get that occasionally. And now, since I have ESP, if you notice, I can see myself. Before I couldn't see my character because I was invisible, but now with the extrasensory perception, I can see myself, despite being invisible. Which is kind of funny. So this is a altar to Infuse score. The goddess of wrong knowledge and vile magic. You now know the sacred rituals that allow you to contact this deity via prayers. Okay. I don't think that's the god I want to worship today. Interesting, though. I think she likes wands. If I sacrificed wands to her, a wand of necromancy. Ooh, actually, that's kind of nice. That could be used to my advantage in various ways. I think a wand of necromancy brought creatures back to life. But you could bring back, like, good creatures back to life. Like, powerful ones. Healing liquid. Yes. Yes, this is very good. Alright, so what I'd like to do is I'd like to fill one of my cans of banana flesh with the healing liquid. It is the shrine of Loricatus. Loricatus, the god of fire, machines, and weaponry. I think he's a pretty good one. He's one of those neutral gods. Okay, contact via prayers. Let me see my prayers. Pray. Yeah, he's a neutral god. I can see him. Okay, you can only pray to the god of whose altars it is when you're inside the altar. But yeah, there's neutral gods, evil gods, or lawful gods. I often go with the lawful gods because they are easy. The lawful gods are the easiest to, I'd say they're the easiest ones to comprehend and utilize. Whereas the evil gods, I feel like they're a bit more challenging. They're therefore a more experienced player because they can be a bit more whimsical, but the greater risks means greater rewards. Like, some of those evil gods can give you, like, this scythe as a legendary weapon that's really good, or yada yada yada. Like, they can give you some nice stuff. So, like, there's reasons to worship the evil gods, but, honestly, I'm a little bit afraid of that. The neutral gods, I've gone with the neutral gods before. They're a bit more useful in certain contexts. Like, I really like the nature god, because the nature god, one time the nature god, like, I lost one of my arms, and I prayed to the nature god, and the nature god, it's a mixed bag when you pray to the nature god to get your limbs replaced, or any god, but with the nature god, one of the times I got, was it light blue, or no, light purple, or was it light green? I forget what color. I think I'm going to say green. It was a green, glowing crystal arm. So this arm was made out of crystal, and it glowed green. So the arm was a light source, so I didn't need to have a lantern anymore, because I just had my arm that just glows green. Probably was giving me cancer, but that's okay. Radioactive, maybe, but it had incredible strength. It was a crystal arm that had incredible strength, And it had average dexterity, which, you know, for a crystal, an arm that's made out of crystal, just to have average dexterity is pretty good. And so I could just bash people with this arm. It was like I was like a fiddler crab, where I just had one big arm that just was awesome. And it worked out pretty well for a while, but I think, I don't know, something took him out, like a kamikaze dwarf or something, but it was fun. Or other times she'll just give you an arm made out of wood. You have an arm made out of wood, which is, I mean, it's okay, but it's no glowing green crystal. Ancient altar cover with strange markings, blah blah blah, knowledge, right. Sophos, god of knowledge. Books, sacrifice books to him, and he will be pleased. The god of knowledge. Lawful minus, what the? A bear trap, ow. Owie. Did you know there's a bear trap in your place? Okay. The bear traps can still detect invisible. It's a whistle. Can be used for your pet. Hey, Remix, good to see you. The whistle can be used to tame your pets. Or to summon your pets, or something like that. Used not to tame him, but to command. The whistle can be used to command your pet, should you need it. A Chameleon Whip. This is a fun weapon. But it's dangerous. The Chameleon Whip polymorphs enemies at random, which, as you can tell, has benefits and huge downsides. Because there's some powerful enemies in the game, and this game does not pull its punches, so the Chameleon Whip is like one of those things that can be useful, but I would call it more of a weapon of desperation. Because it's too random. It's too random to use effectively on a regular basis. Alright, so I've got a Cloak of Acid Resistance, which is sweet. A Ring of Electricity Resistance. All I need is a Ring of Fire Resistance, and we're good. This is a Hardened Cloak, but the Hardened Cloak is tougher than my current cloak, but does not resist acid, so it's not worth it. Alright, more banana flesh. Oh, right. A bunch of carnivorous plants spawn around you. We're on the boss floor of the... We're on the boss floor. The boss floor of the underground tunnel. Which the boss floor is this giant carnivorous plant that continually spawns more plants around you. At first, the plants it spawns are weak, but if you take too long, they will become like giant carnivorous plants. So you need to kill that bastard. A mutant bunny. If you eat a mutant bunny, you will mutate. So don't do that. Sorry, mutant bunny, but I've got a date with a carnivorous plant. And I don't intend to miss it. Alright, where are you? Oh, a snake. You advanced to level 1 with your short sword. Name Saul Thule. I didn't get poisoned, did I? No. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm invisible. You can't see me. I'll just let that bunny go. You may live, bunny. A wand of invisibility. More like wand of pointless. More like wand of a joke. Why do I need this? I'm already invisible forever. Scroll of teleportation. Very useful. Yes, out of the way. Door is locked. Pish tosh, the door is locked. I will kick the door. The door is damaged. I will kick it again. Alright, I was worried that this was the lair of Saul Thule, but it's not. The snake bites you. Stop it. Stop it, you. I will take the empty can. Alright. Die. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dip, empty can, healing liquid. Dip, empty can, healing liquid. Okay, so what I just did... what I just did was I just transferred... the purpose of what I just did was twofold. A, now my healing liquid is in cans, which makes it a lot more durable when things try to shatter it. There's some things that will shatter bottles, so they're more well protected in cans. And two, now I have 2 sips of healing liquid that are not quite as powerful, but can still serve certain purposes, like regrowing limbs, which is pretty crazy. So, yeah, healing liquid can bring your limbs back if you get them severed, which obviously is very, Very useful. Alright, what else? Is there any flies? You want to eat things that have flies around them, but not too many flies, like one. If there's one fly, it's slightly spoiled. More than one fly, you don't want to touch it. So you want to eat food that just before it's rotten, or more preferably not rotten at all. I'll just eat these. We're good. I think like in other games, being invisible does make you hungrier faster. Ah, there it is. The greater carnivorous plant bites you. You're not hurt. These plants, particularly the greater one, or particularly the giant one right there. Ah, yeah. I just advanced to skill level 5 with small swords. Advanced to skill level 7 with my bronze short sword. Alright, yeah. These plants are hard to fight, and particularly the giant one's a big threat. Like, it could potentially one-shot me if it gets lucky. So, I'm going to engage this in a inventive way by zapping it. Maybe with acid rain, because I'm resistant. I normally wouldn't want to shoot acid rain at this range, but I've got acid resistance. So I'm going to zap acid rain there. Back off. Actually, the acid rain doesn't seem to be spreading. Nice. Okay. And, right, the acid rain is spreading. Okay, it's breaking down the walls. The acid rain is raining. I'm just going to wait for the acid rain to rain down from above and kill these guys. It ate through some of the walls, which is fun. The acid did. And the acid rain is raining. Yes, it is. Let's continue to watch it. It's kind of obvious there. Obvious commentary. Sulfuric acid is splashing. I'll try to stab this one. Ah, well, I'm fighting 2 to 1 though. Maybe I should attack from the other side. All right, where is the acid? Is acid rain here? There's sulfuric acid on the floor. Yeah, I'll attack from this angle. Alright, took that one out. Then I'll take this one out. Alright, I'm guessing it's wounded. Is it wounded? I was hoping that would do more damage. At least it opens things up a bit. I don't want to take any chances with this monster. Should I hit it with slow? I think so. Alright. The mother plant looks slower. It bit me. Alright, we're okay. I think we can beat it with Salthul. I think we can beat it. I guess I don't want to take any chances here, that's all. Owie! Okay. You took a big chunk out of my torso. Should I heal? Should I use heal potion? I think it might be a bit early to use a heal potion in the game when I can just regenerate and heal up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up and let my body regenerate. We'll get more endurance this way. I can deal with the plants that she spawns. But I think I'll heal up faster than she will. And we'll take another crack at it. Just back up. Take out these plants. I do want to marshal my resources. We'll just back away out here. Heal up. Okay, finish resting. Didn't gain more endurance yet. But that's certainly going to help train my endurance a bit there. Kill those plants that spawned. Ignore those plants that spawned. Alright. Ah, there's a bunny. Sorry, bunny. You can't get in the way. I'm here to save the day. Ah, I have gained strength from swinging my weapons about. Ah, son of a bitch. You critically bit me as soon as I got next to you. Well... It's getting very lucky with the criticals. Maybe... I probably should have slowed the thing again. Maybe I should just kind of go for it. Yeah, healing potion and go for it. Maybe I'm underestimating the first boss here a bit. And I wouldn't want that to occur. Yeah, and time is kind of the essence on this creature. Yeah, just take the healing potion. Just use a healing potion. We'll get more healing potions. No, quaff. Drink, quaff. What do you want to drop? No, drink. What do you want to drink? Alright, finish drinking. Zap the Wand of Slow. It looks slower. Stab that bitch. Alright. Advance to skill level 13 with your short sword. You miss. It misses. Ah, fuck. It's still just beating the crap out of my torso. It wants to rip my torso off. And I've got Chainmail. That's problematic. That's very problematic. Is there any other resources I can bring to this? Well, I can use Wand of Necromancy, maybe. Bring up some undead plants. Or I can hit it with another round of Acid Rain. Let's issue another round of Acid Rain, actually. Alright, it surrounded me with plants. Let's let that Acid Rain do its thing a bit. While I wait for my health to regain. I rest a bit. Okay, no more resting. Is there food here? Ah, 2 kiwis. Well, thank you. Acid rain still continuing. There's a hole back here. Don't know why I'm walking around. Not like that changes anything. Just looking at, I guess my angles of attack. I'll take out these guys. Get a little bit more skill that way, at least. The rain's still coming down. Looks like the rain's mostly gone away. Let's give it another shot. Still a little bit wounded, but, got it! Alright. That was actually harder. Ah. Okay, fair enough. Thanks for listening to me as you go to sleep. I appreciate that. And I appreciate your activity on the chat. We got the mother plants. We're gonna live. Alright, I'm gonna back off and heal. Just because I think that's a smart decision before. The little plants can still kill me. You know, if they get lucky. Speaking of which, one just gave me a little chunk out of... Took a little chunk out of my torso. Alright, oh. This bread has some flies around it. My bread has gone bad. I thought bread lasts longer, but... I mean, it does last longer, but exactly how many flies are there? That looks like a lot of flies. That looks like more than... Looks like it's 4 bread. Aw. The bread's no good. Alright, well I'm gonna eat this bread then. Yeah, that many flies. You don't want to eat it when there's that many flies. Like 1 fly, yes. 3 flies, no. That's too many fly. Or 2 flies. I think 2 flies was pushing it. And I think there might have been... I think there might have been still like a little bit of confusion with the 1 fly even, so... I mean, ideally, you don't want to eat any foods with flies, but I remember generally speaking, as a policy, if you want to extend your food, 1 fly is okay. More than 1 fly, I don't know, unless you're desperate. More than 1 fly, eating things with more than 1 fly is getting kind of desperate, if you ask me. Alright, 2 bronze boots are a bit heavy, and I don't think I would recommend them over leather boots plus 1. Okay. More kiwis. Right, do I have... I'm carrying 2 lanterns. Why am I carrying 2 lanterns? You only should carry 1. Okay, I'm burdened, but it's burdened with a lot of goodness. Right, I've been fighting burdened. I should have dropped some of my burden before I fought, at least. Because it's not a good policy to fight with a burden. I need to get stronger. That's the main thing. You need to get stronger. If you carry around a burden, you do get stronger, though. So, I am strength... Ow! Wow. That's why you can't underestimate the smaller plants. They can still give you a good licking if they want. Well, more than a licking. That was a bit of a nibble. Do they have tongues? Because that's awkward. A gibberling. I forget if eating gibberlings is a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm just gonna say, nah, let's not do it. If you don't know, don't eat it. Probably a good thing. That's a good policy. Alright, so we got a bunch of food. Gonna eat these kiwis. I'll save the pineapples. Maybe I'll eat 1 pineapple. Doesn't hurt to eat food before it goes bad. That's for sure. Door resists. Open up. Ow! Oh, okay, it didn't hurt my leg. Still, bear trap. Scary. Alright, let's continue exploring this floor before we continue on to the new town of Atnam. Wand of Invisibility, yes. I like this. For selling. At this point, Wand of Invisibility is selling unless I've got a friend that I can turn invisible. Eating a snake will poison you as well, but I think it's actually a considerably more potent poison than the spiders. Hey there, Funk Soldier, good to see you. Welcome. As you can see, As you can't see, my character's invisible right now, and I'm very happy about that. Anything else? Oh, what's this dog? A blink dog. You slash the blink dog is killed. Alright. You slash something. You hear a terrible yelp inside your head. A blink dog. You eat a blink dog. You get teleport control. Interesting to see a blink dog at this point in the game. That's the random enemy generation taking effect. Apparently, I do feel bad for eating a dog. Especially, they killed my dog. Now I'm gonna kill random dogs and eat them. I don't think that's how John Wick went. I don't think that's exactly the script of John Wick. I think we're going a little bit off course here. Oh, more blink dogs. When you kill a blink dog, they get angry and you get more blink dogs, which is essentially more food if you look at it that way. You do get more hungry when you're burdened. Alright. Well, I've got teleport control, and that's good. I think I made the right decision. It'll wear off eventually, but, yeah, that's an important trait to have. And I think the more dogs I eat, the longer it'll last, so I think I've got intrinsic teleport control for a fair amount of time, but it's not permanent. It's like a temporary enchantment that builds. It's a buff that builds. Does that make sense? Alright, how far away is my destination? This is a random thing, too. Sometimes I make the destination further away. Where? Where am I supposed to go? Hang on. Usually you're supposed to show me where I'm supposed to go. Right. Oh, it's up there. Okay. That's quite a trek. Can I go down? Can I just wrap around down? Sometimes the world wraps. Or does it? Yeah, it wraps, but that's a longer way. Okay. So, the world map actually makes you a good amount hungry. Or you need a good amount of food for this trip. Like, I've had characters that have starved on this trip before. Especially because sometimes the game can generate the city further away or closer. But, I had a big meal of, blink dog. Oh, my pineapples are going bad. Damn it, my pineapples are going bad. But that's why they give you the pineapples. Is so you can stock up for the journey. Should I eat one of my bad pineapples? Let's eat the kiwis. Eat the kiwis before they go bad. But they deliberately give you those pineapples for that reason. Oh. Right. And I think you need to be visible, because if you do things invisible, it's considered stealing. So I think you actually need to, unequip the weapon, because otherwise you blow the shopkeeper's mind, and then he tries to blow your mind. Or something like that. A ring of fire resistance is absolutely essential at this point. It's worth don't touch that beggar, it's worth 228 gold pieces. I can't in good conscience go into the next dungeon without one, though. So, would you like these pineapples? What fine pile of rotting pineapples. I'll pay 12 gold pieces for them. You have a deal, sir. How about this wand of invisibility? 68 gold pieces. You have a deal. And this wand of invisibility? Another 68. Good. It's useless to me. Okay, so that gives me a total of 194. Once again, I need 228. Need a bit more. Don't know what else I'd want to sell. Maybe when I turn in this letter, do I get a bit of cash? Maybe I get a bit of cash for being a good guy. Let's complete our mission. I think I might get a small stipend. I'm not sure. Excuse me. Alright, so here is the Temple of New Atnam. Or is it Atnam? No, Atnam. Yeah, this is not the other place. I just came from New Atnam. This is Atnam. Old Atnam. How's it going, Petrus? You kneel down before the high priest and hand him the encrypted scroll. Petrus raises his arm, and the scroll glows yellow and low. Letters are clear and readable. Petrus asks you to voice them aloud. The first 2,000 words praise Valpurus, the Creator, and all his manifestations, and are followed by a canticle of Saint Petrus. By a canticle of Saint Petrus, the Lion-Hearted, lasting roughly 3,000 words. finally, there are some sentences that actually concern your mission. Like the sense of humor. You can get this game free on the internet, but I've had it lying around on my computer since high school. But I downloaded a fresh version just to make sure that I've got the latest version just recently. So I had it lying around, but I also got it from the internet to make sure I had the latest version as well. Anyways, it's free. Go ahead and download it. Just type in Ivan game, or Iter Vehen. If you type it, you're certain to get it if you type in Iter Vehemens ad Necem, and have fun. And there's also, from what I understand, there's also quite a few modifications and expansions for the game now, too, because the source code was very easy to modify. Like I said, in high school, I made my own sort of mod where I expanded the size of all the dungeons and added more monsters and affected the monster generation and the number of items, and generally made the game a bit more chaotic. It was kind of fun, but it did affect the balance of the game, so that's why I've kind of gone back. But it'd be fun to mess around with that version as well, because it was entertaining in its own rights, I would say. I certainly had fun, and especially I had fun just modifying the game and seeing what it's like. So anyways, back to what I was saying, here are some sentences that actually concern your mission. Alas, I fear dirty tongues have spread lies to my lord's ears. I assure all tales of treasures here in New Atnam are but mythic legends. There is nothing of value here. The taxes are already an unbearable burden, and I can't possibly pay more. However, I do not question the wisdom of the government's decisions, and I will contribute what I can. The ostriches will deliver an extra 10,000 bananas to your capital, and additionally, the slave that brought this message will henceforth be at your disposal. I am certain this satisfies the crown's needs. Sincerely, Raquel Decos, the Viceroy of New Atnam. Now, the funny thing here is that if you actually look at the throne room of Raquel Decos, like, the whole thing's gold. His teeth are gold, everything's made of gold, he's got a ton of cash. But he's a liar, and that's expected. You almost expected that last bit. Petra seems to be deep in thought, and you wonder what shape your destiny is taking in his mind. Suddenly he seems to return to this reality and talk to you. Oh, thou art still here. We were just discussing telepathically with Sir Galadon, and we started doubting Decos's alleged poverty a while back when he bought a couple of medium-sized castles nearby. Thy brethren from New Atnam have also told us about vast riches seized from them. Our law says that all such stolen valuables belong to the cathedral's treasury, so this is a severe claim. However, proof is needed, and even if such was provided, we couldn't send soldiers over the snowfields ere spring. However, since thou servest us, we sought to find thee something to do. Sir Galadon hath told us his agents witnessed thou leaving the dreaded underwater tunnel. This means thou must likely have defeated Genetrix Vesana. Yeah, I didn't read the name. And art a talented warrior. We happen to have a task perfect for such a person. An evil dark frog named Elpuri, who hates Valpurus, and Atnam more than anything, hath taken control over an abandoned mine nearby. It is pestering our fine city in many ways, and reconnaissance has reported an army of monsters gathering in the cave. Our guards are not trained to fight underground, and we dare not send them. To make things worse, someone hath recently stolen us the greatest armor in existence, the shirt of the Golden Eagle. Yes, that's right, the shirt, not armor. It's a t-shirt of the Golden Eagle. Elpuri cannot wear it because he's a frog, but he who can is now nearly immortal. We have marked the location of the gloomy cave on the world map. On thy world map. We want you to dive into it and slay the vile frog. Bring us its head and we reward thee with freedom. Shouldst thou also find this shirt, we will knight thee. Good luck, and return when thou hast succeeded. And, while this area kind of looks... The shape of the temple kind of looks like something right now, something very, indecent. It's actually, if we actually map the entire cathedral, it's the shape of a frog. So that's, like, the head of the frog, that's the middle of the body. If I explored the rest of the cathedral, it looks like something else, but that's because that's all I've explored. Oh, anyways. If I take any of this stuff lying on the ground, like the silver and fruits, I'll get attacked. Also, if you have ESP, you will be able to see in this area a few invisible guards. There's a few invisible guards standing behind El Purus, and they are very powerful. Those invisible guards are the ones that, or not El Purus, Petrus. Those invisible guards are the ones that that Petrus was communicating with telepathically. I keep wanting to say El Purus, El Puri. That's the Dark Frog's name. A lot of names. Okay, the point is, kill the Dark Frog. Get t-shirts. I killed a Dark Frog, and all I got was this t-shirt. It's like that's a classic. All I got was this stupid t-shirt. I killed a Dark Frog, and all I got. So, didn't get enough money for the ring. Gonna need the ring. Didn't get any money from the dude. So what I'm gonna sell is the Wand of Slow, because I've got an extra one. For 137, you've got it. Alright. I kind of wanted to save that Wand of Slow, but a ring of fire resistance. Going a little bit Elmer Fudd. Elmer Fudd is pleased with your most recent video. I like the way you talk. You're talking my language. A ring of fire resistance, please. That will save my life from a mine if I should step on it, which is very, very likely in the coming dungeon. Okay, so I can get a wand here, or I can get a healing liquid here, but it's very expensive. You can get a helmet of attractivity. It's a golden helmet that increases your charisma, but no reason to buy that. Well, except for it's kind of tough. +1. How expensive is that sucker? Oh, only like 500 gold pieces, but once you buy it, you get lower prices on everything else. Banana costs 10 gold pieces. Back in my home, it was only 2 gold pieces. This is highway robbery. It's actually not so bad. But I've got 5 cans of banana flesh, so I'll be fine. Alright. Wield. Or no, let's, I could buy a scroll. With 100 cash I have left. Maybe I should get a bit of food. What kind of scrolls do you got? Library owner. Holy books. Right, I forgot to sacrifice the holy books to that one god. I can always go back. I might go back to the underwater tunnel to do a little bit of worshipping. Enchant armor. How much does that cost? More than I can afford. Okay. I wouldn't mind a weapon enchant. I really wouldn't mind a weapon enchant scroll, because that's making my Southul better would be great. But I don't think I can afford that, right? Don't think I can afford that. How about this? Teleportation, 45 gold pieces could save your life. I'll take it. I'll take a teleportation. That's good. Good enough. I bought something. And, hey, the dungeon is right next door to New Atnam. Or No Atnam. So, this is a very, very short walk. The other one, long walk. This, short walk. Kind of got lucky with this generation. Okay, so now we are in the Gloomy Cave. This is the main dungeon. This is the final dungeon, basically. This is the second and basically final dungeon. Well, except for if you go back and try to kill Petrus. But otherwise, the rest of the game is going to take place in here. I mean, there is a bonus stage. There is a bonus stage in the underwater tunnel in the second room. But that's kind of dangerous. I could go back there as well. But otherwise, the majority of the game is here. Melis, god of money and politics. Scroll of enchant weapon, you say? Yes, I'm going to read that. You better believe I'm going to read that. A belt of carrying +1. Yes, right. Melis likes that sort of thing. I like this. I will wear the belt. I will read the scroll. Enchant weapon. Briefly read, very warm. And now we have Salthul +1. Nice. Alright, we have an extra belt of carrying. I'll leave that here. It's on the first floor, so I can always pick it back up when I leave, and then sell it later. A two-headed moose is pretty frickin' strong. I forgot how strong a moose was. Holy crap. A moose is... yeah. It practically broke... it broke my arm. It practically ripped it off. Jesus. Alright. Oh yeah, and be careful when running around in a dungeon. You could step on a landmine. Alright, I gotta remember the search button. What was the search key? I gotta be searching like crazy. That's the thing. The game expects me to have higher endurance at this point. I don't have very high endurance. I managed... The problem with getting to this point without taking much damage is that I can't take very much damage. You know, the more you get injured, the more endurance you get. I need to get injured more, which just happened. But I need to get injured in the right way where I don't get my arm actually ripped off. This was just about right as long as I survived this blow, if that makes any sense. If that makes any sense, this is actually kind of a good thing. Alright, and at least it was my bronze short sword arm. It wasn't my Salthul arm, so I still got my good weapon. Alright, so, search. Wasn't there like a look around search kind of option? Search, S, yeah. So, I want to be pressing like S frequently. Like, basically, there's this area that's a minefield, and in the minefield, like, the mines can, like, chain explode, so it'd be like, you step on a mine, it's like, bam, 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 dead. It's like, even if you have fire resistance, you get hit by, like, 10 mines in the minefield as a chain reaction, and this is splash damage. So, basically, in the minefield, the Dwarven minefield, which the Dwarven minefield also has a lot of goodies, so there's a reason to go searching for it. Basically, you want to, like, search, like, 5 or 10 times and then take a step. Search 10 times, take a step. Search, take a step. It's, the super paranoid way of getting around, but it works. It will save your life. And also, your perception stats. Eating a lot of carrots and having a good perception stat also helps with that. But at this point in the game, I could just step on a landmine. Ooh, my endurance just went up by 1. That's exactly what I was talking about. Thank you, Moose. You didn't break my arm, you just... I mean, you didn't rip my arm off, you just broke it. A full copper helm. I've got a helm, but it's not full. It's not full. This feels more full. Alright, it's heavy, though. This is a heavy sucker. Oh, but, yeah. Okay, I'm still underweight. I'm still at good weight with that. That was like a mutant moose. Can I eat the mutant moose? Or is that also, like, polymorphing? Is that also gonna polymorph me? I hope not. I kind of want to eat the moose, but I don't know if it's one of those polymorphing. The goblin dies screaming. The goblin had a ring of acid resistance. I might as well take it. It sells for a lot, but I've already got the cape for that. But, well, the cape could get destroyed, so it's a good thing to have. Okay. Oh yes, and kamikaze dwarves. The other thing you can run into at this point is a kamikaze dwarf. A kamikaze dwarf. He has a backpack full of gunpowder, and when he sees you, he lights it, and he runs at you. And, it was a pork golem. It was a pork golem? You can make a golem out of anything. It was well, I'll eat that pork. This pork recently was a golem. It still tastes good. Although the feet are a bit manky. The golem feet. The golem feet are a bit manky, I gotta say, but the rest of the golem was actually pretty fresh. Detect materials. Right, a detect materials scroll could be used in many inventive ways. For example, I could use the detect materials scroll. When you use a detect materials scroll, it asks you, what material would you like to detect? And the inventive ways you can use it are, you can say, like, well, obviously I can use it to detect gold, and you'll see gold inside the walls, and then you can go digging it out of the walls or diamond or such. But then you can also say, I'd like to detect, like, I'd like to detect, like, flesh. And so if you detect flesh, then you detect any creatures made of flesh that are near you. Of course, there's different types of flesh, like floating eye flesh, or this type of flesh, or that type of flesh. But you can use it to detect just about whatever you're looking for, if you know what to type in at the prompt. Like, what material you'd like to search for. Like, if there's this knight chasing me down, I know the knight's wearing, like, metal armor, I could say, detect the metal that he's wearing, whatever it is. Iron, or steel, or whatnot. Or, there's a lot of possibilities, but, like, there's some very nasty heroes there's like a really tough Black Knight, and then like Shirax. Shirax, the Amazon Queen, is insane. She has these whips that are like really powerful magic whips, and she'll just go whoosh, and snap your arm off, and whoosh, snap another arm off. Like, she usually goes for the arms, but she just shows up and starts, like, you just see your limbs fly away when she appears, and she's faster than you. And usually when Shirax shows up, I have to like teleport away or something while she just runs up to you and starts going whoosh, whoosh, and you just see your limbs start flying away. It's a bit sad, but Shirax whips. In this game, whips are extremely accurate. So, and she has like really, I don't want to see Shirax. If I see Shirax, I'm gonna try to teleport or something. But these things can just kind of, these high level enemies can just kind of show up sometimes. It's like sometimes they generate, and I don't know exactly the policy, but it's a bit random. So sometimes you just need to frickin' run away. You need to run away and just try not to be on that floor anymore when you see those guys, and then maybe later you can fight them. But generally being prepared to run away in this game is an important thing. Steel chainmail. That's, I think that's better than my current armor. Bottle of water. Don't know why I'd need that, but a Book of Sophos. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Light God, so let's read the Book of Sophos. Oh, and let's wear the armor. This is iron chainmail. This is steel chainmail. Just a little bit better and a little bit lighter. Alright, nice. Lowers my weight, increases my defense. Yeah, I'm gonna read Sophos' book. I'm gonna go with the good gods, because it's just the easy way. It's just the easy route. I just stepped on a landmine! You hear a faint thump. You look down, you see an active mine. You're hit by an explosion. Your wand of slow breaks, dilating time around it. Right. Everything seems to be moving much faster now. Right. I forgot how they can destroy your stuff. This is why you wanted to carry all your wands in a box. But sometimes that box can be heavy. Like a chest. If you could find a small chest. Like the big chests are too big. But if you find a small chest. If you find a small box, you can put all your wands in a small box. And that doesn't happen. This is why you really hate landmines. And I almost frickin' died because of that. But maybe I'll get some endurance from the whole routine. Okay, so yeah, landmine. If I wasn't quite as tough as I was, and if I didn't have that ring, I'd be dead. Scary. This is why you need a ring of fire resistance at this point in the game. You just need one. You need one. So, my biggest piece of advice in this game: get that ring, or get that fire resistance before you go to this cave. And if you do wind up in this cave without these things, search like crazy. Like, I've actually been in a point in this game where I did make a good distance and survive until I got a ring. Like, went through several floors of this cave without a fire resistance ring. But you need to search every single square you step on. And then, when you see a kamikaze dwarf, you gotta use a wand. It's like, oh crap, it's a kamikaze dwarf. Zap, wand of striking, or zap this wand or that wand. That'll get you out of the situation. What is this? It is a parchment golem. It's made of paper. Oh, you don't even see me. Okay, a lump of parchment is here. I'm gonna start doing a little bit of searching as a move, because I'm getting paranoid. Also, you can run into bear traps that are... What is this? A flaming Valpyrium sword plus 10. Is this that one? There was a place with... That seems really good. That seems really good. I think there was a game... I think there was an instance where, like, you could get one of these, but it would disappear. Like, it was temporary. I'm not sure if this is the one, but I think there was one that was slightly trollish where it would disappear, but I can wield it in my alternate hand. It is awesome. For now, this is incredible. I'm not sure if this is the thing. A broken mithril shield plus 4. Sweet. I'm definitely going to wield this until it disappears. But I think this might be one of those temporary things. However, this broken mithril shield is not. Plus 4, you say? I'm burdened. Well, if I get a repair scroll, or some more money, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this sucker up and I'm going to cart it over to the entrance. And, ooh, it's the moose. Okay. the moose bites you. Two-headed moose. Doesn't say it's a mutant, but it is two-headed. I'm gonna run away, because my arm protection is not great, I say. Okay, I'm burdened. Also, I'm burdened with the shield. I want to, yeah, set down that shield. Let's heal up. There we go. Alright, moose. Are you out there? There's the moose. Let's fight. Alright. You block, or do you misses you? Yeah. You advance your skill with the sword to level 3 and level 6. Level 6 with two-handed swords, and yeah, I'm getting quite good with the sword thanks to this opponent. Level 14 with small swords. You manage to block the attack with your short sword named Salthul. That's the thing. The more skilled you are with a sword, you don't need a shield to block. Like, short swords and every weapon in the game can block for you. And depending on how accurate it is, the better it is at blocking. But obviously the shields are the best at blocking, naturally. But if you're very accurate and extremely skilled with any weapon, you'll be blocking a good deal. So yes, get more skill. This is getting more skill, and being very skilled with the weapons you have makes a big difference. So yes, train well. Alright, we got the two-headed moose, and I think I can eat this sucker without going all funny. Not sure, though. Really hard time getting this all down your throat. Okay, that's a lot of food there. That's a lot of food. That's a lot of grams of food. But I think it's not like a mutant. Even though it has two heads, it's not like a mutant. Like, the other mutants were glowing. They were like a glowing mutant. But I think I remember specifically that you can eat that one and not the others. You are filled with a desire to just be yourself from now on. Oh, maybe I did have a bit of polymorph. Okay, you gotta be careful. I think I did have a chance to polymorph there. A broken meteoric steel +1. You tend to, in this game, you tend to find better items that are broken than you do that are not broken. Like, it has, like, you have a chance of generating higher pluses on broken items than non-broken items. And that's to incentivize you repairing said items, obviously. And you can certainly do that. I'm probably going to try to repair that shield. Especially if this sword... Oh, copper bear trap, get off me. Especially if this sword suddenly disappears. The sword suddenly disappeared, didn't it? Didn't it? Yep, it disappeared. Yep, it was that sword. It was a sword that disappears. I knew it was... Oh wait, my other arms... Oh no, that's right, I was re-wielding. I knew it. It was the sword that disappears. That's the one. I remember that one. Sometimes you get a +10 Valpyrus sword that disappears because it's too good. +10... Valpyrus being one of the best materials in the game, +10 being one of the highest pluses you can get without things getting too difficult, and flaming being a nice addition. That is the sword that's too good to be true, and is generally designed to troll you. But I was ready. I was ready for this. And I believe I spied that after I encountered it. I was looking at the source code when I was remaking the game. I didn't look at the source code of any parts of the game that I hadn't actually played, but I happened upon that, and it happened upon that part of the source code where it gives you a temporary sword, and it has a comment from the creator saying, "Hee hee, I'm so evil," is what was what the creator's note, the game developer's note that accompanies that particular event. Disappearing +10 Valpyrium sword. Hee. I'm so evil. So, he knew, the developer of the game knew what he was doing there. Right, I'll set these silver stones in here just in case I want to sacrifice them to the cash god, but I think I'm just gonna sell them myself and get some enchantments. Alright, I'll have to make another trip home. Ancient altar. It's the altar to Cruentus, the god of war and blood. He's an evil god. Not gonna be going with him. But he certainly can give you some nice stuff, if you please him. Trollhide cloak. What are you? Oh, and another blink dog. The blink dog knows where I am. Ebony golem. And you're hostile? Yep, the blink dog's hostile. Okay. Stick of ebony. A corpse of a blink dog. I'll eat that. I won't eat all of it. A ebony shield. An ebony shield. Ebenezer Scrooge. Extremely accurate, rather sturdy. I think that would be a better combination than my bronze short sword, but I'm very accustomed to my bronze short sword, so it's going to be a little bit of a growing pain getting used to shields. Like, I've got a lot of small sword skill and a lot of short sword skill, but I think this is the right decision. And then with the shield skill I get... Ooh, steel chain +1, you don't say. Okay. Yes, please. That suits me. Anyways, just, it will be better overall. It will be better in the long run, especially once I get that, okay, yeah, don't attack me just because I'm in your web, spider. Especially when I get the Mithril Shield +4 fixed. Like that, that'll be a lot better. You critically stab the Pine Golem. Ooh, the Pine Golem critically kicks you! Oh, son of a... Trap found. Nice. Okay. Well, they don't seem to see me. The golem seems hostile. Okay, I'm glad I'm invisible. That kick! I chopped its arms off and then it kicked me. It kicked me really hard. Ow. Those pine golems have quite a kick to them, you know that? Alright. Criticals happen. Criticals happen in this game. And a critical to the head can be a game over sometimes. Just like, oh, I didn't expect that enemy to kill me. He just critted my head off. It can happen. The door explodes, because you tried the round... The door was booby-trapped. Okay, well, good thing I'm fire-resistant. Not a very big explosion on those booby-traps, but still's not good. Alright, have I explored the floor? Don't want to get too careless. The floors, as you can tell, start to get a little bit bigger at this point. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and the modification I made the floors even bigger on basically every single floor. Or basically every single area. I almost stepped in the trap I knew about. You can't go doing that. I didn't check over here. Basalt stone. Something engraved here. Golem needs master. Don't know what that means, but I think golem needs master means that somehow you can enslave the golems easily using some technique. Like rogue golems can be made into your friends using some sort of trick or technique more easily than other creatures. I don't specifically know, but an adult female carnivorous mutant bunny. Still don't want to eat those unless you've got polymorph control. If you got polymorph control, you don't care. A mine. Ow! Another mine. Your scroll of teleportation catches fire. Son of a bitch. Right, I still want to be careful about mines because of my scrolls. Right, bad rabbit. I can lose my non-stored stuff. Another hostile. Okay, I'll kill you. Alright, good. You ran away. I'm gonna retrace my steps so I don't hit another mine. The imp seems to be hostile. Continue resting. No. Do you see me? Does not see me? Then I don't care. Okay, you finish resting. Okay, doesn't appear to be any mines here, as far as I can tell. Because I think other creatures can step on mines too, so where there's blood, there's safety. Does that make any sense? Alright, where there's blood. Search, walk, search, walk, search, walk, search, walk. Search, walk. Kill the planet, search, walk, search, walk, search, walk. Is that chest like a small chest? It's a full-size chest. I want a small chest. Can't we get a small chest? Seems to be locked. Alright. We can kick it open. But, see, thump. The chest lock shatters. Okay. You might shatter the stuff inside it. Luckily, there's nothing inside it to shatter. But some good food. Alright. Yum. Yum. I'll hold the cans. Ah, I have a bottle of troll blood. And I'm holding a ruby stone. We'll drop that ruby stone. It's too heavy. There we go. Troll blood. Okay, what I'd like to do is, if I can, eat these 2 cans. You have trouble getting it all down your throat. Well, keep eating. Just, I don't know. Just ram it down your throat. Jeez. Oh. Just. That's an image I'm not going to get out of my mind. Just ramming a can of banana flesh down your throat. Just get it down there, damn it. I don't care. We need the can. Okay. Yes, so now I've got an extra can. 2 cans. The thing is, I got a 2 can. What do you want to dip? Not the sword. Wait, where do you want to dip it? I want to dip the cans. I didn't pick up the cans. 2 empty cans. From inventory. 2 empty cans. Troll blood. What just happened? Something hits you. Something hits you. Your arm is bleeding very badly. Something is invisible and powerful as fuck. Run! Run away! Okay. So, question is, what just hit me? It could be a number of invisible enemies, but one of the scariest things to be hit by is the spider silk golem. It is a golem made entirely of spider silk. And spider silk is invisible. It's nearly invisible, basically. It's invisible. And also, spider silk, the quality of a golem is based on the material it's made out of. And spider silk is a really awesome material. It's really durable, and it's really fast. So, it's going to have, like, awesome agility, and awesome speed, and awesome toughness, and good health. You feel tougher than anything. Not as tough as what hit me, actually. I'm not sure if I feel as tough as what hit me a second ago. That thing was scary. Of course, I'm noting how I don't have any gloves at this point. So, I'm just, whatever that was, I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. I don't like it. I need some ESP or See Invisible. I need to get those statuses. That's what I'd like. What's this? A wolf. Wolves can be kind of scary. They're not the most amazing things, but they're not, Yeah, they tend to come in packs. They've certainly killed characters before. They're not to be Wand of Lightning. Not to be underestimated. You should be careful with Wands of Lightning unless you've got lightning resistance, which I've got. It is the shrine. Ooh, hardened leather gauntlet +1. Just 1 hardened leather gauntlet. Okay, that's kind of awkward. Okay, gauntlets. Hardened leather on my Sawthul hand. Not +1 on my other hand. Prioritize your good arm. I'm going to prioritize my good arm. Alright. Finish dipping the troll blood. Drop that. I could detect material spider silk, and if I see the golem, I'll know it's the spider silk golem. That's one way to tell. Okay. I am going to... How did you, sacrifice items? You kneel down and worship for a moment. That's not what I wanted to do. Worship. Offer. Oh. I offer to thee this hardened leather belt. Sophos is pleased. Sophos likes leather. He likes leather. Leather is good to him. Because leather is like book material. Ah, leather? Yes, a leather belt, you say? That's what books are made of. I like it, says Sophos, basically. Alright, I'm burdened. What am I burdened by? The extra wand? The cans? All the cans? Yeah, the wand. That wand of lightning is heavy. That wand of lightning is heavy. I forgot how heavy those things were, because they're made of frickin' gold, aren't they? Alright then. Okay, I'll leave the wand here for now, just because I don't want to be burdened, but that is a very useful thing. Broken bronze gauntlets +1. Too bad they're broken. Ah, a book. I can give the book to the god. I will offer this book to the god. I think he likes books. I mean, he's a book god, so I think that was right. Very pleased by your gift. Yes, I sacrifice the holy books of other gods to you. Oh, there's a cat. A very large cat. It panics. It You slash the large cat. The large cat is slain, but wait, it seems to have miraculously avoided certain death. Cats in this game have 9 lives. You've got to kill them 9 times, and then the 9th time they actually die. It's one of those jokes. Cats have 9 lives. They just gotta get 9 lives in this game. It's kind of entertaining though, because you'll see a cat hit like a landmine in a minefield, and then like you see it again, and a werewolf. Ah, the werewolf with the wolves, right? Okay, the werewolf bites you. You manage to partially block the attack with your shield. Your skill with shields has increased. You stab the werewolf in the groin. The werewolf calls foul. Wait, ho! I didn't know we were playing with these rules. It's like suddenly the werewolf is taken aback by your choice of attacks. Okay, I don't like being ganged up on. This is what the werewolf does. I'm gonna run away down the hallway. Whoops! I didn't move around the corner properly. Alright, I'm gonna fight you here. Also, is my weapon still? Yeah, it's just covered in blood, but it's still fine. Yeah, it's very strong. The short sword is very strong, so, like, my short sword has survived a few explosions, and, I'm worried that my short sword might break or something, because I like it a lot, but, yeah, the short sword's very good. The short sword's very good. Not gonna break. That's good. We got, 2 scrolls. One of enchant weapon, one of enchant armor. I like that. Enchant weapon? Yes, please. The sword. Enchant armor? Yes, please. The belts, I think. Oh, yeah, because the groin. The groin is the other essential area. If you get hit in the head too hard, the torso or the groin, you can die. So you really gotta watch your various armor levels. Let's increase our groin armor, because a death to the groin is it's not good. That's like the least. The death to the groin is the one that feels the least good. And I've been decapitated before, so I should know. The least fun way to die. Groin death. So I'm going to enchant. Plus, the more you enchant the belt of carrying, the more carrying it allows. So I just increased my carrying capacity and reduced my chance of groin death. Which I just like the word groin death. Please, do your best to prevent groin death. This is a glass column. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. I love shattering a glass column. Shatter. Alright, if you step on glass shards with bare feet, you have a chance of making your feet bleed. Which, honestly, stepping on glass is a way I've used to train my endurance before early game. That's right. That's right. That was a way to train my endurance, or to sever a limb. That's another way to to sever your legs. I want to surgically remove one of my legs. There are reasons. Well, let's just break a bunch of glass and walk over it all day long. Oh, it's like that scene in Die Hard. God, I've stepped on glass before and cut my feet too. It was a long time ago when I was a kid, but it was at I accidentally cut one of my feet at a wedding reception because there was like a glass that somebody dropped. This was like when I was young, but I accidentally cut my feet like back then, I think. And no, there was another time where I got like a nail through my foot when I was a kid too. But that was a different situation. That's not glass. Anyways, the point is, stepping on glass is not fun. And it certainly is a thing that happens. Certainly, it's difficult to step on glass shards without cutting your feet. At least most of the time, depending on the shards, but you guys know that. But yeah, I guess. Oh, look at me! I can speak from experience. Okay, this is where I met that thing. I'm walking in the area where I met that thing before. That almost killed me. Gonna get this book. Didn't encounter that thing this time. Oh, I'm feeling a bit exhausted. Let's, wait a minute. There we go. Still exhausted. Wait another minute. Okay. Yeah, my hit point's at maximum, but, oh boy! My scroll of teleportation catches fire because you stepped on an active mine. Okay, I'm a little bit afraid now. I'm a little bit afraid that I'll meet whatever was invisible and it'll kill me now, so let's go to the previous floor, and I'll rest here. Oh, look! It's Guzgamesh, the Goblin Frickin' King! Hi, Guzgamesh, the Goblin Frickin' King! I don't want to fight you right now, even more than I don't want to fight whatever else I was just fighting. I'm gonna leave. Do you follow me down floors? I'm not sure. Sometimes enemies follow you across stairs, I think, but I think I'm okay, because I don't think Guzgamesh is pretty serious. Sometimes you just meet heroes. Heroic enemies. And they're like serious duels. So, Guzgamesh is one of these guys. He could frickin' kill me. I remember, I think did he also have a Saul Thul? Did he also have a Saul Thul? I think he also has a Saul Thul. I'm not sure. But what I'd like to do is oh, hi. Hi, guys. What I'd like to do... Cat. Yeah, you go away. What I'd like to do is I'd like to eat a bit of wolf. I am wolfing down the wolf. And then I'm going to go back to this altar. I'm going to offer these books to my new favorite god, Mr. Book God. And I'm going to take this wand of lightning. And I'm going to point it at that Goblin King. And I'm going to zap him so hard that he's not going to know who he is anymore. There he is again. Okay. Lightning bounces. Did he not see me? I don't think he sees me. Oh, he sees me. Okay, or maybe he doesn't. Still, let's run a little bit. I can't see very far. Okay, you're down here. Lightning bolt. Is it going to bounce? Zap. Electricity runs through him. Alright. Zap. Runs through him again. And I'm going to run back here. Okay. Zap. It is not hurt. It is not hurt. It has been saying it's not hurt. Oh. Do you have, like, electricity resistance? It is not hurt. Well, damn you, Goblin King. Damn you to hell. Alright. Let's back up a bit. See what develops. Are you coming around the corner? You coming around the corner, Goblin King? I'm not sure if I can beat this guy. I took out those walls there. You can certainly see my effect on the terrain. Where's the king? What happened to the king? Where did the king go? My legs are more agile, though. I don't know where the king goes. Okay, get out of the web. I almost dug all the way through here. You can see how far you can see the result of my zapping. I don't know what happened to the king. I don't care. I'm afraid that he was going to kill me at this point. That king had a very good chance of killing me, and I really wanted to kill him, but I'd rather not die. If I see him in the future, I'll kill him. Because I'll be more skilled, but a wand of resurrection. This is a cool one. It resurrects somebody alive. So, like, if I kill the king, I can then resurrect him as a friend, and then the king will be my friend. That'd be a perfect one to revive. That'd be a perfect person to revive, quite frankly. Alright, well, I think this wand of lightning, I've used it a lot, and I think it's basically used up. Also, that's right. If there's an explosion, the wand of lightning will go off, and I will be sad. Marble golem. Gonna rip you apart. All in all, this is a pretty good run, though. I gotta say. This is a pretty good run, right here. Corpse of a wolf. Yeah, anytime, in my opinion, generally speaking, if you make it into the gloomy cave, or make it very far in the gloomy cave, that's a pretty good run in this game. I've had many characters that have been killed in the tunnels, especially by the plant monster. Ooh, a pickaxe. That could actually be quite useful. I'll hold on to that for now, but if I get overburdened, I'll drop it. A pickaxe can obviously get you through walls. Sometimes you need to you need to dig. Yeah, I'm sure you can dig it. Oh, hey there, cat. Search. Okay, the rabbit's searching for me. Search. Look. Is there a mine? 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 Don't know if there's a mine there. Is there a mine here? 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 I'm very paranoid. 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 I'm a paranoid person. Iron Bastard Sword. I'm very paranoid. Is there a mine here? 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 Okay. Is there a mine here? Is there a mine here? Is there a mine here? Ah, there's the stairs. Okay. We made it. Isn't that fun? And basically, I do that even more in the Dwarven place. The Dwarven minefield. Is there a mine here? Is there a mine here? Ring a teleport, or one teleport. Mine? Is there a 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 mine? There's a bear. Hey there, bear. Can I beat the cave bear? I can, but can I beat a orc and a cave bear at the same time? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna back off, because that could go very badly for me. Especially if the orc slaughterer has a good slaughtering tool. Like, maybe like a plus crazy amount halberd that he happened to find. Okay. Blocking and slashing. What's my shield skill right now? It is up to 3. And my left skill... Aha! I severed his right leg. Did you see his leg fly off? That's great. There goes his other leg. The orc slaughterer panics. I would say so. When you're down to one limb left, that's panic time. That's panic time. And he's dead. He probably would have bled out. If I just let him, he probably would have bled out. He had a bronze chainmail. And nothing actually else worth taking. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back to town, because I think that'd be a good idea at this point. I'm going to go back to town. Like, then again, I could meet the Goblin King on the way out. Gotta be careful. But I'm going to go back to town, and I'm going to sell my goodies, all the goodies I've gotten. And, oh, you slashed something. You stabbed something. You sensed the death of something. Can I pick up something? There's nothing to pick up. Okay, well, I killed whatever got me earlier. Hey, it's the king! How's it going? How is it? How fares it, my liege? Acid rain. Alright, well, he doesn't seem to care about that none. A goblin prince. Not the king. I'm sorry, it's the prince. I'm sorry, I seem to have given you an extra rank that you do not deserve. Okay, Wand to slow. I'm going to slow you. He looks slower. Are you coming? I'm going to come to you then. Acid is spilled all over the prince. You missed the goblin prince. You critically slashed the goblin prince. The goblin prince is hardened leather armor, is covered with sulfuric acid, and -5, covered in -5, is torn apart. he had minus a piece of -5 gear, and now he lost it due to acid. Ha ha ha. Alright, you stabbed the goblin prince in the groin. Why am I always stabbing people in the groin? The goblin prince panics. My progeny, he says. The line, the royal line has been cut. It has been severed most thoroughly. The goblin prince misses you. You slash the goblin prince. The goblin prince dies screaming. Good. Take that, you bastard. Yeah, he had -5 stuff. Oh, that poor bastard. That poor bastard. I'm sorry. I feel sorry for you. Alright. Wand of Resurrection? Should we? Should we resurrect this guy? Or can we get a better friend? I kind of like the idea of having it. You know what? You're back. The goblin prince loses consciousness. Okay. Get out of the acid, my friend. Don't die again. Oh, I should have revived him in the acid. He's dying in the acid. He's dying. Sulfuric acid is spilling all over the prince. My prince, exchange positions with me, prince. Exchange positions. Oh, he died again. He died without a sound. Oh, the acid's not done. The acid's not done. Whoops. Oh, I just, I hated him so much, I just wanted to see him die a second time, I suppose. Let's not make that mistake. I made a mistake there. Mistake! Alright. That's okay. I just wanted him as a friend. He dies screaming and I bring him back. I wanted to see you die again. Oh, you sadistic bastard. What a sadistic bastard you are. I mean, jeez. He was your enemy, but God, I wouldn't wish that on my worst of enemies. Bringing him back just to see him dissolve a second time. Whoa. You're dark. That's dark, man. That's dark. Just melt him twice. You melted him to death. Where's the exit? Wasn't the exit somewhere nearby? There's the stairs down. Where's the stairs up? Okay. Is there a mine here? 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 Alright. Anytime you go through a hallway you haven't been through before, it's the old question. Where was the stairs? Do I not see the stairs? Am I blind? Stairs. I thought the stairs were somewhere near the center, right? Near the edge. Can I leave? Can I not leave? I'm pretty sure there's a staircase. These are the stairs down. Where were the stairs up? Get out of the web. I feel very blind. Like I should be seeing the stairs, but I'm not. Oh, right. I put some stuff on it. Mithril Shortsword +2 is lying here. Right. Wait, was that here before? Mithril Shortsword +2. I forgot about that. So I could be wielding double short swords. Another Mithril Shortsword. +2, you say? Mithril Shortsword +2. I mean, that's basically like my Salthul. No, it's a little bit worse. It's a little bit worse than Salthul. But it would double down on my my short sword skill, which would be very nice. Double short swords. What's this? A gray unicorn. I will not mess with you, gray unicorn. But wasn't there a shield? I remember I was carting a mithril shield back. No, that was the next floor. That was the next floor. Right. Okay. Continue upwards. No, that was the exit. What happened to the mithril shield? The mithril shield that I wanted to get repaired. Didn't I leave that somewhere? Did it turn into this sword? Has my mithril shield gone and turned into a sword? That wouldn't make sense. Would it? No, I put it somewhere. I put it somewhere. Bottle full of water. Well, where'd you put it then? I thought I put it at the stairs for selling purposes. I was really looking forward to taking that shield and getting it fixed up at yon shop. Did somebody take it? Did I just walk into a... Son of a bitch. I just walked into a trap that I knew where it was. Okay. Oh, I didn't lose anything from that. I just got hurt. Okay. I was gonna say, did any of my wands break? Because I totally deserved that. I thought it was just I guess there was a mine and a bear trap. Well, what a nice combination I just stepped in. And I knew it was there, and it's like, I'm still gonna step in it because I'm confused. Maybe the shield, the mystery to the shield is here. Stepping on the trap repeatedly like a ninny. Like a nee-naw ninny. Wait. Oh, I can't get out of the web. Let me out of the web. Let me out of the web. Okay. Just ripping webs down now. Defend it with these webs. They stole my shield. You stole my shield. You stole my shield. Somebody stole my shield. I think somebody actually legitimately took the shield. I bet it was was it the prince? Oh, well. Somebody took the shield. I left the shield there. People can take it. It can happen. I'm not saying it can't happen. And I gotta take off this, or I will get people pissed off at me. I guess I'm gonna stick with the ebony shield, but I'll sell the mithril short sword +2. Should I do that? Yeah, I think I should. Okay. Only 66 gold pieces for it? That doesn't seem entirely worth it, actually. Maybe I should keep it as a backup. Nah, I'll sell it. What the hey? I might regret that. As long as it's not my Salthul. Definitely don't want to sell that. That'd be ridiculous. Okay. What else? Sell this ruby. There you go. Sell this golden stone. Brilliant. Now, what else? I think there was a way to dupe items. Wasn't there a way to dupe items? I think there was. Like, it's like a wand. A wand of cloning. That's right. There was a wand of cloning. And then you could use the wand of cloning to clone various scrolls that you liked. So, for example, you would take a wand of cloning, and you would clone a bunch of enchant armors and enchant weapons, and get real powerful like. But I can put that together later. For now, what should we do? There's still a lot of enchant armors here. Our Book of Avitus. Let's see, book of repair, or scroll repair. The scroll repair would have been perfect for that shield there. 227. No, but otherwise I can always take it to the blacksmith too. So I'm not going to do that. Yeah, let's just do a scroll of enchant armor. Yeah, I'll just do that. Seems like a solid thing to do. Of course, enchant weapon would be good too. Alright, enchant armor. And, yeah, let's, enchant. Let's enchant the belt of carrying again? Is that a good idea? I think that's a good idea, because I like the enhanced carrying capacity. And also, groin death. Alright. If you talk to the librarian for a long time, you can actually gain intelligence. Because they say a wand of polymorph hath dozens of uses. Yes, it does. You can use a wand to polymorph on junk, like pieces of stone from the walls, and polymorph it into useful items. So polymorph is very useful. As the librarian says, the censorship laws in this town are really too strict. But if you sit here and talk to the librarian for a long period of time, and I might as well because I'm a bit satiated, you can actually gain points of intelligence. It takes a long time, though, and charisma. But since I'm well fed, I might as well have a long chat with him. Maybe it will improve, yes, it'll improve my character in the long run. At least until I'm no longer fully satiated. You can only get so many points of intelligence from him, but also, actually, when you sit around, on the other hand, my agility has atrophied because my legs just aren't pumping. So I do need to pump the legs. Alright, well, good enough, good enough. We had a nice long chat, me and the librarian, we did. Yeah, we did. I think my intelligence is closer to going up, and my charisma has increased, and those are things that don't easily go back down. Unlike your body atrophies. Your mind, on the other hand, doesn't seem to, so mental stats seem to stick around. Physical stats you need to constantly upkeep. And you know, that's kind of realistic. But also, physical stats are easier to increase as well. Like, you can, if you just are, like, exercising like crazy, you can get yourself pretty buff. But you gotta be, like, exercising to yourself. You gotta be exercising yourself to the point of exhaustion. And exercising yourself to the point of exhaustion is very dangerous. Because you're very vulnerable when you're at the point of exhaustion, you know? Obviously, being nearly exhausted makes you, easy to hit. And, potentially you can go unconscious, yada yada yada, so... You know, and this game just has a way of... Occasionally this game, no matter where you are, as long as you're in a dungeon, this game has a way of, like, occasionally generating heroic monsters like that king. Like that king goblin, or Shirax, the Amazon queen. You know, so you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. You gotta have your wits about you. You gotta be on your toes. And, well, that's, it's not really conducive to that sort of thing. But, it's really helpful in the long run, so. Resurrection, teleportation. Teleportation ones are kind of heavy. Another ring of electricity resistance. Right, I probably should have sold a bit more than I did. What was this? Nymph hair cloak. Okay. Don't need that, but it's not a bad cloak. Not a bad cloak. Nymph hair. It's alright. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. Alright, I ate a whole wolf. A cave bear. I block my attack with the sword. Took it to the torso. A cave bear is quite an opponent. But not too intense at this point for me. Okay, I can't eat all of the cave bear. The cave bear is a lot to eat. It's a pretty big meal. That's a pretty big meal. Alright, let's get deeper in this dungeon. Gotta be careful. Also, later, you encounter this monster called the Inner Beast. Excuse me, that one's pretty interesting. It's this beast that is screaming constantly at the top of its lungs. And, well, it's just this beast that damages everything around it using sound waves. And it's constantly putting them out there every couple of turns. And so the closer you get to the Inner Beast, the more damage you do, or more damage you're dealt. And, so it's very close, it's very difficult to get close to it. And some of the best ways to destroy it are by, like, setting up landmines or zapping it with wands at a distance. But it's a very difficult opponent to melee because the sound waves are very intense when you're like right next to it. But it's just it turns out if you can actually protect yourself enough to talk to it, or if you mute it, or there's some way where you could actually talk to the inner beast. And if you do, it's just like he says like, "Hey, what's with everyone? I'm just trying to talk to everyone. Why does everyone freak out when I try to talk to them?" Basically, he's just I'm just trying to talk to people. It's basically he doesn't even mean any harm. The inner beast doesn't even know. Anyways, it is the altar to Avitus, god of charity and munificence, or munificence. Yes, you now know the sacred prayers that allow you to contact this deity. Or you know the ritual to contact this deity via prayers. Avitus is nice. Trap found. A mine. Alright. There's a mine in your place. But Avitus is a nice god. He can give you some nice things. But only if you treat him right. I'm not sure about the types of limbs. I don't know what types of limbs he offers as far as materials if you get severed and pray to him. But he's a pretty good god otherwise. I think he gives you things if you treat him right, yeah. Open door. Activate, oh wait. What is this? What kind of lock? Because I've got a triangular key. Square lock, okay. A ring of polymorph. Not useful, except for selling. I will take it. I don't want to kick that door down yet, because I can just open up this one, and that one might be booby-trapped. A loaf of beef. I will eat the beef loaf. Beef loaf. Beef cake. Ah, you stab the chameleon. The chameleon grows in a crimson light and transforms into a jasper golem. Right, chameleons are dangerous. Chameleons, Jasper Golem is not, but a chameleon, it polymorphs itself, and it could potentially polymorph into something really dangerous, making chameleons very scary opponents. But that's just the kind of thing you deal with in this game. But you gotta be ready to potentially run away, once again, from a chameleon. They can be kind of nasty. The door resists. The door is open. Book of Silva. Silva was a nature god. I love Silva. Silva's pretty nice because Silva, you can get Silva to like you if you offer her natural things. Like, for example, I've been on the that monster plant, the mutant Genetrix, whatever it was called, the Genetrix something with a V. The monster plant floor. I've had a shrine to Silva on that floor, and if you bring the plant back to life and keep killing the monsters it generates, you can keep getting more and more kiwis, and then you can keep sacrificing those kiwis because they're plant matter. You can keep sacrificing those kiwis endlessly to Silva, and then just basically get infinite goodwill with Silva. But which has a lot of benefits. You can start getting nice things from Silva then. But even if you do that, eventually, even if you start doing things like that, which seem like they'd be very good, like to the point where I had an angel from Silva helping me directly, because I was like the avatar to Silva at that point, even being the avatar of Silva and having an angel at my side, eventually, I forget, like Shirax or the Necromancer or some sort of heroic monster showed up and said like, I see what you're doing, and it's gotta stop. It's gotta end now. It's gotta end, and I'm gonna end you. So eventually this game finds a way to end you. It's just the way life goes. Alright, I'm gonna eat the corpse of a black bear until I can't anymore. What else is here? Okay, bottle. Okay. Scroll of teleportation. Not sure if I should be holding all these scrolls because I keep getting destroyed. What's this? It's a rookie Black Knight. Or a Dark Knight. With a +1 axe. Alright. He's not ready for me. Alright. The Dark Knight kicks at you. You manage to block the kick with your shield. Alright. You slash the knight. What's that? Wait. The rookie Dark Knight screams, "I'll do you for that! I'll bite your leg! I'll do you for that! I'll bite your legs off!" Basically, the Black Knight's... Oh, I did! I chopped off his head... Or wait, you severed the left leg! That's... He said that because I severed his leg off. Basically, the Dark Knights are a reference to Monty Python and the Holy Grail and the Black Knight. And, that's why they're called Dark Knights, because it's a parody. And, yeah, as you sever their limbs... They will make references to the Monty Python thing, and they'll still attack you in a similar fashion to the Black Knight. All right, it's just a flesh wound, he says, and then dies without a sound. Oh, it is just a flesh wound. All right, kill the black bear. Ow! The cave bear panics and critically hits me, and now I panic and run away. Let's both panic and run away. How about that? Sounds a good idea. You panic that way, I'll panic this way. The rookie Dark Knight seems to be hostile. Continue resting? Nope, I'm gonna go. Oh, he's faster than me? He's faster than me, because I'm not running. I'm gonna run away. Are you running after me? This guy's fast. The rookie Dark Knight is fast. I think he's got better legs than me, probably. But I'm running, so I'm still getting away, but not by a lot. Okay. I don't want to fight there's another rookie Dark Knight on the other side of this thing. Nice. I gotta fight. Okay. Just don't stab my torso. It could get bad if you... Yeah, I'm It's just a flesh wound. I chop his leg off. Just a flesh wound. Chop off his left leg. I'm invincible. You're a loony. Stab him in the groin. Groin death. Okay. He had some nice... A full bronze helmet. What's my helmet? A full copper helmet. I take your helmet. Bronze plate mail +1. 9. Mine? 8. But that's a bronze full plate mail. That's really frickin' heavy. I think I'm gonna say no to his armor, but yes to his helmet. Yeah. That, I think that makes sense. Alright. And, rest. Very good. What's lying here? His shield, along with his severed arms. And also a severed leg. Alright. Let's stop running. You may be invincible, but I'm invisible. And you're a loony. Adamantium axe +2 on the ground. Someone deigns to fix it. Iron boots of kicking. They're kind of fun. Boots of kicking are kind of fun. Especially because it gives you an option when you get disarmed, as it were. However, still not... You know, boots of agility are better. But, you can get pretty good at kicking if you put your mind to it. Alright, but these are broken. But they're iron, so I would take those over my current boots. They would slow me down a bit, so it's questionable, though. Is there a mine here? 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 Mine. Is there a mine here? 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 Mine. Broken steel shield +1. Don't think that's as good as ebony. And it's broken, so I'm not going to bother. What happened to that mithril shield? I still wonder about that. The door resists. How can you resist my strength? Pretty easily? Okay. Yeah, this has been going pretty good. Good to see a remake. My, broken boots of strength. Now that's more like it. They're broken, though. +1. What kind of leather are those made out of? That's, troll leather. I'm gonna consider those. Because boots of strength, they do help. Although agility, I like boots of agility. Broken unholy halberd named Majolak? That's a good one. That's a really good halberd. Sadly, it uses 2 hands, and I've gotten pretty good with my Salthul, but... That's a really good one. The halberd is hard to use, because it's big and unwieldy, But that is this is a good late game weapon, because it just does good damage. I forget what else it does. It's inaccurate, 3 to 6. Well, it's 3 to 6 broken. Once I repair it, it'll be a lot better. Boots, yes. Yeah, I might go with the boots. But this halberd was really powerful and had some sort of dark... It had some sort of dark debuff that it would... It was really good on powerful opponents for just dealing lots of damage. I remember that was good for piling on the damage, whereas this one... The short sword helps keep you alive because it's so fast and I'm invisible. Being invisible and having a fast and accurate weapon helps you stay alive. But when I fight those boss monsters, it's going to be a bit harder to dispatch them. I'll be able to hit them, might not be able to kill them, which is kind of important. Okay. Munch on a black bear. Hi there. You missed the rookie knight. Slashes you with his long sword, but you're not hurt. Just a flesh wound, he says as you sever his left leg. Sever his arm. He dies screaming. Okay, take that, you rookie. Obviously, there are higher levels. There are veterans and other things. Ooh. An ebony staff of wondrous spells. 2 wands of lightning, a wand of necromancy, and a wand of teleportation. I really would like a box to put these in. I feel like it's dangerous to walk around with these. I've already got 1 wand of teleportation and 1 wand of necromancy, so as crazy as it sounds, I'm going to leave those wands there and come back for them later when I actually get a box to put them in. Alright, yeah, I'm going to grab those boots. I'm going to grab those boots, and we're going to get those boots repaired, because there's a tailor. There's a tailor who can repair those boots, and it's probably a good idea. I don't want my legs getting severed, and the boots of strength. Like, I like boots of agility more, but what's this? The Goblin Prince is back. Are you another Goblin Prince? Well, I guess you gotta die. Get back here. I can take a Goblin Prince. Are you the same one? That's a different one. Oh, whatever, okay. Fair enough. Apparently the Goblin Prince wasn't as bad as I thought. Or no, that was a Goblin Prince. The other one had a name. Okay, I think the one with a name was different. I think he kind of left, didn't he? Yeah, I'm getting kind of confused, but I think so. Anyways, what do I think will sell for a good amount of money and not too heavy? Like, I'll take the sword. Burdened with that. What else? Like this bastard sword. Ah, another one. Yeah, Goblin Princes were normal. Yeah, I saw the Goblin King earlier. I swear I saw the Goblin King before. Yeah, Goblin Princes are normal. But the Goblin King, I saw the Goblin King and we ran away because he had a name. He had a different name. Those Goblin Princes don't have a special name. And if they've got a special name, well, that's you treat them special. It seems like every single Goblin Prince I've ever met has had bad equipment. Is it just me there? I think these princes aren't getting the short end of the stick. Like, sure, you're a prince. We're gonna give you good stuff. Sure. I swear. Swear, only the best for the prince. Alright. Anything else that is worth selling? Also, this was like that's a large chest right there, right? Why can't I get a small chest? A large chest. Those are too heavy. If it was a small chest, I'd carry it around and put all my wands in it. Because that's what you do. But, yeah, a big one's too heavy. Just plain too heavy. Okay. Take off your invisible weapon so you can be visible. Otherwise, shopkeepers do not appreciate invisible customers. They just don't. Sell Iron Bastard Sword +2. Here you go. Sell Ring of Acid Resistance. Yep. Sell Ring of Polymorph. Sure. Sell Ring of Electricity Resistance. Sure. I'm going to keep the Ring of Poison Resistance because I can switch that one out. I can switch out the Ring of Poison Resistance in a bad situation. And I think that's a good idea. Anything else I want to sell? Book of Silva, maybe? How much do you get? No, only 55. I'm going to say no. I can just sacrifice that to the book god. Okay. All right, so you No, I don't want to attack a commoner. Not yet, anyways. Blacksmith. Tailor. Okay. There you go, buddy. I can fix your broken boot of strength. It'll cost 26 gold pieces. Okay, how about the other one? I can fix your broken boot of strength. It's kind of weird that they don't ask about him in the pair, but they don't. One boot at a time. Alright. You fixed the boots of strength. That was pretty cheap. But it's the blacksmith that costs more than the other guy. So yes, now we have +4 boots, ein armor with 4, and +1 strength. And as we enchant these suckers, we'll get more leg strength. So yes, that was a good decision. That was a good decision, quite honestly. I'm glad you encouraged me to do that by saying boots! Exclamation point. Remix. And it's 9 o'clock, but this is a great place to save it. We're in town. We got my shiny new boots. I'm going to make sure to wield my sword just so I don't forget. And, let's see, save. Do you wish to save and flee? Yes. Thank you very much for watching Ivan, Iter, Vehemens, ad Necem, or what I believe was called A Road to a Bloody Death. I seem to have avoided death today, which is quite surprising. I was expecting to die probably around like 2 or 3 times before I got a successful run, but getting the sword Sathul in the first dungeon, that's huge. I got an artifact short sword in the first dungeon. That's hard to beat that. That's a good first run. That's a really good first run, which is cool. So, yes. Again, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. I had a lot of fun playing it, so I'm glad you guys showed up, because honestly, this is one of those games that's for me more than it is for you guys, as it doesn't have great graphics, you know? A lot of times, or I would say that, I'm more encouraged to play games with, like, really, really nice graphics, but this game is a game that's kind of dear to my heart, especially because you can get your limbs severed, and you can get them replaced. For example, if I got my limbs severed now, since I'm indebted to the book god, I could probably get myself a leather arm, since that's the book god. So the book god is probably going to give me a book material based arm. So either I could get a paper arm or a leather arm, or I don't know what other materials the god selects a material for you to replace your limb based on the materials that he works with. So I'd probably get paper or leather, or I don't know what a high-end... Sometimes there are unexpectedly high-end materials that are under certain gods that you wouldn't expect. But I think, although there was certain gods that were better to pray to than others, as far as materials that were under them, but I think the book god didn't have very many good limbs to offer, so you get have a paper arm, and then it'd be like, well, this can't lift a thing, and then it'd get chopped off in the next moment because a paper arm is extremely fragile and stuff, but, or get burnt off or something. But anyways, it's a lot of fun. This game is a lot of fun. Very random, very mean, but a lot of fun, and I'm surprised that I've made it so far. So, see you guys next time in, the SCP Containment Breach, coming up at 10. Should be fun and interesting. See you guys then. See you next time. And, try and eat some bananas and worship a frog. Couldn't hurt. As that's the theme of the world. Alright. See you next time. Thanks for watching.